Hi and welcome again to Gear Guru, Keep Cardiff Live, KCL. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to these videos as well. We've got some more coming up. But tonight we have got a special, very special video for you. We've already had a little conversation with Luke, the guitarist with the Ultimate Classic Rock Show, which you can see behind us, actually on stage at the new theatre in Cardiff. And we're very lucky, the all spontaneous stuff. We grabbed Andy and said, do you want to do a Gear Guru as well? And he said, oh, I'd love to. So it's high on my list, he said.
It is.
So this gentleman has now got the task of telling us a little bit about all these awesome guitars that are lined up on here, which is making me very jealous. But so I'm going to hand over to Andy, and he's going to give us a bit of a rundown just on the guitars to start with.
I'm not going to talk to you about these because these are all Luke's.
Okay.
So I'm sure he's filled you in on those. This one here is played by Rory. It's a lovely Fender Telly, but I don't know much about that one because again, it's not my one. But from here on are the ones that I play. So I've got a really lovely Taylor 12 string here. We use that on quite a few tracks. It's used on Hotel California and a few others during the set too. It's set up for Hotel California at the moment, capoed up there. It's a lovely Taylor. It's from 1998, I think. It's a fantastic, it's a beautiful sounding jumbo, and it's my favourite guitar of all of them. So yeah, so that's that one. I play it, and also Rory plays that one too. It's fantastic. The less said about this one, the better. It isn't my favourite guitar. It's the double neck Gibson. It's fantastic fun. It looks wonderful. It's really become part of the show. But it's a touch temperamental with the tuning, shall we say?
Yeah.
So it sounds great. It plays fine, but sometimes it just won't quite stay in tune. It's perfect at the start of the song, and by the end, I've got to do a little bit of bend into the G string just to get it back into tune. But it looks fantastic.
That's part of the guitar's character, yeah.
Yeah, but it's an iconic shaped guitar. It's an iconic looking guitar.
So just for people who wouldn't know, what number would you use that on, maybe, or numbers you would use that on?
Well, that's what I use on Hotel California. Rory uses this one on Hotel California. I use this one on Hotel California. So I play that in the verses and that in the solo. And I do the Joe Wolf solo. He's one of my favourite guitarists. Brilliant. It's fantastic. So that's that. This is a Burns guitar. They were really famous in the 60s. It was a British make. And
probably most famous would be sort of Hank Marvin, The Shadows. That was
before the Stratocasters.
The original ones before Cliff bought in the famous pink Strat. Yeah.
He did bring in the famous pink Strat. Yeah. And they all used to play Burns guitars before them. And they've got these lovely scroll headstocks, which is just really wonderful. Cool. It's really great. I've had this guitar for years and years. I don't use it much in this show. I only use it in the chain. It's detuned. It's tuned to dadgad and capoed up to the second fret to do the chain on. So there's not really much else I can do with it in this show. So it's purely just
specific guitar for that. Yeah.
But they're fantastic guitars. They sound wonderful. They've got a special trisonic pickup in it, and it's I wish I could use it more, but unfortunately I only use it for that one. In this. This is it's also my favourite guitar, by the way.
You've got lots of favourites.
They're all my favourite, apart from this one. But yeah, this is a lovely Stratocaster. It's a Mexican Strat. I picked it up quite a while ago because I wanted a guitar to fly with. Yeah. And I was flying with my 335, which is a bit further down there, but that's quite an expensive guitar. And I lost it once on a flight, I was going to the south of France, and when I got there, the guitar hadn't got there, and I was like, it turned up, thank goodness. But after that, I thought, no, I can't be flying with guitars that are that sort of price.
Makes you too nervous,
Indeed. So I picked this one up, and it's been fantastic ever since. Now, this is an interesting Strat, and I'll show you because you can't really see what's going on here, but it's got a special pickup selector in it, so it's normal. They are normal Strat pickups, but this one has got a second row of pickups. So now, like that.
So does that split the coils then, or is there something else going on there?
It's a little bit different. Now you have to forgive me because I might get this wrong. Because some of them will be. So it's as normal in that position. When you flick up here and you go up there. Sorry, so there's two positions. I don't know if you can see that. There's two positions on each one.
Sure.
That wires those two like a humbucker.
Okay.
That wires those two like a humbucker.
Yeah.
That gives you the outside pair like it was a Telecaster.
Right.
And those do other things that I can't.
So incredibly versatile, really.
Massively
versatile. Types of sounds you can get.
So if I can only take one guitar on a gig, it's probably going to be this one.
So that's your go-to one, really, if you're going to be flying somewhere.
Yes. If I've got to fly and go into a gig and I can only take one guitar with me, this is definitely the one.
And also, you're not too precious about it because I see a few dings and stuff in there,
It happens.
It does, doesn't it?
I've started to relic this guitar already.
You're relicing it yourself.
I am. I'm relicing it myself. So that's my Strat, and I love my Strat. I adore
That's
it.
great.
And that's why it's got a different end on the pickup select. It's just so I can. It's easy for me to see what's going on and whatnot.
Great idea.
Yeah. So this one is my Taylor. It's my go-to acoustic guitar. It's an electric acoustic. You can plug it in. It hasn't got any tone. It hasn't got any volume. It's on. It's off. So everything I need to do, tonally wise and volume wise, for has got to be done through my
Very
system.
uncomplicated, just plug and play.
Massively uncomplicated, yeah. But it plays really well. The action's really low. I picked it up a couple of years ago during lockdown actually, and I was really over the moon to get it. A really good friend of mine told me that Taylor had a sort of a golden age of Taylor, which was the mid-90s. And the gentleman that I was playing with, he had a load of mid-90s Taylors, and they all played like butter. They were absolutely fantastic. So he knew what he was talking about. So I'm going to get me some of them. So I did. So I got that one, the 12 string, and it's amazing.
Great guitars.
Wonderful. This is actually my favourite guitar. I mean, I know I've said it a few
This is
times
your real
already,
favourite.
but this is actually my favourite.
Yeah.
This is a Gibson 335. It's got a flame on it. It's just my favourite guitar ever. It's wonderful. It was an 18th birthday present, an 18th Christmas present, a 21st birthday present, a 21st birthday Christmas present, and I had to put some money towards it as well because they're quite expensive.
But it's worth it, isn't it?
And I bought it in Doncaster when I was studying in Sheffield, and I really just haven't put it down since I got it when I was 21, I think. I was when I picked that up, and I'm older than 21 now, and I still haven't put it down, but it really is amazing.
Classics, aren't they?
Unfortunately, I did crack the neck here, and the headstock came off, but it was repaired really well for me. So it doesn't look great, but it's still really sturdy and it plays fantastic. But that's the curse of Gibson.
It's a very good job there. I mean, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's been really well repaired. I mean,
It's been repaired
this is a
well.
common thing with a lot of Gibsons.
It is.
Unfortunately, they fall over and they crack by.
So there's a crack you can see running from here, and they've drilled 3 little holes there, and they've put wood in to pin it, and they've glued it all back together because it was in 2 pieces, unfortunately, for a while, and it fell over. And I seen it falling over, and it fell over in slow motion from the other side of the living room, and I couldn't quite get to it. This is the most recent guitar that I bought. It's a Charvel. But I seen the colour as well, and I thought, I've got to get me a pink guitar. And that's, cool. Anyone's going to have a pink guitar. It's really lovely because the tone, when you put it up full, it just kills the tone pot. There's a switch in there, so now it's just going straight out. It's not even hitting that tone circuitry. And when you wind it on, obviously it kicks back in, but it's a really hot guitar. It's really loud.
I can vouch for that, having hearing a couple of numbers. Yeah, it's out in just in the front row virtually there, so yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, but it's great. It's got the lock-in tuners up here. I kind of wanted, well, I suppose when I was young I had Ibanez guitars. A lot of them had the Floyd Rose trem with the locking nut.
Yeah.
And I wanted that kind of thing again, and I couldn't find the right Floyd Rose guitar. And the chap who was selling this one, he said, well, you should try the new type of trem. He said, because they're really stable now. And I was like, are you sure?
But they are,
Just walk on. It's human when you can just give it as much.
So you can vouch for that.
It's fantastic. They really know what they're doing down there.
Because the Floyd Roses can be, they're great trams, don't get me wrong, but they can be, you have to set them up right.
They're a little temperamental.
Yeah, you just have to set them up right, yeah.
But no, they're great. But this one, I was really pleasantly surprised because, like I said, I was concerned it was going to go out too when I give it some abuse with the trem arm, and it doesn't at all. It's wonderful. The trem arm stays wherever you want it to go, and it's really lovely
sound,
guitar.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Perfect.
exactly.
And finally,
well, I'm going to pick this one up and play it for you because this one is strung in Nashville tuning.
Okay.
Now, Nashville tuning, as I'm sure you know, and most of you viewers will know, is the high-strung strings from a 12 string, but without the low one. So without the low ones. Which is lovely because it really cuts through a mix and it gives you all that lovely bright. I think Steely Dan used to say they used to put things like high-end bells and or high guitars on because it would brighten and clarify the sound. It would highlight what you're trying to do without muddying up any of the mid-range. We use this on a couple of the Pink Floyd tracks, because they used to use high string guitars too. And I think we use it on a Fleetwood Mac one.
No, it sounds Fleetwood Mac, doesn't it? It definitely does.
And that's the guitars that I use.
So we've only
There's
got...
only one other guitar that I use. I got it because there's not enough here. I also bring a little Martin to play backstage just in case I want to have it warm up.
Yeah, good idea.
So this is my Sennheiser wireless system. It goes straight into here, which is also a tuner. Now the reason I got this there with a mute switch there, so I can switch between guitars and I can just unplug.
Brilliant.
It back in, stays in my belt pack.
Yeah.
And the fact that the receiver is also a tuner is just a godsend. It's fantastic. This is my Boss GT 1000. Very similar to what Luke uses over there. It's very simple. Well, there's quite a few of them now. There's the there's the Fractals, there's the Bosses, there's the Line 6s. They're all fantastic. They've all got their little quirks, things they do a little better, some things they do worse, but they're all wonderful. And with this, everything comes through that. I've got a left and right out to the sound guy. I've got my own left and right out coming from my own ears, so I can listen to myself independently in terms of stuff down. And they're just wonderful. I mean, like I think we said before, that everyone would rather take an amp on stage than a load of pedals, but
definitely. It's a practicality of it all, isn't it? And a reliability, and you know you're going to get the same sound every time.
Every single night it should be the same sound. So it's a wonderful thing to use. I highly recommend all units like that. I know guitarists can be a little bit purist about it.
Try them though, is the thing. And there's nothing wrong with having both, is there? You can have a fantastic amp at home which you play, and then when you go out to do gigs like this, you know, this is practicalities.
It really is.
There seem to be a lot more of them around. Well, it's been fantastic. Thanks a lot to you guys for inviting me along and seeing all this wonderful setup you have here with the guitars and everything. You know, so I'm looking forward to the show tonight. So I'll be the one cheering wildly at the back there. But thanks for your time, because I know what these schedules are like. You know, going around the country doing different shows and stuff. And I know you want to have your pizza now and
we do.
And a chill. So I just want to say thanks again. And if you can keep a lookout for the guys, you know. Log on to their website, see what they're playing, go and support them. You know, live music needs supporting of all different types of genres, whether you be a band doing covers or original music, it doesn't matter. Support live music. So look out for the guys' website. Give us a subscription as well for KCL as well, a tick on that one as well.
And that's ultimateclassicrockshow.com, and give us a like or a follow on Facebook.
Thanks again, Andy.
You're welcome.